Okay, so good evening, everyone. Evening, ABM 12. Okay, so for tonight, we're going to discuss, I am the one who will discuss the principles of marketing, chapter 1. Actually, we have 3 lessons here. It's the, I think, let me check. We have 3 lessons here: the marketing and its traditional approaches, goals of marketing, and then contemporary approach to marketing. So definitely introduction of marketing. But I think you already know no kung ano na yung marketing. So for those who love to sell something or to suggest something, it's marketing. And I think meron na ditong mga nag-online selling. Ayan. So this will help you know how to sell more. Okay, so when we say marketing, but before that, no, I'll discuss the objectives. So we have here for this lesson, our objective is to define marketing and then describe the traditional approaches to marketing and then some concepts. Okay, so definition of marketing and then yung traditional approaches and then yung mga other concepts. And so when we say marketing, it is the activity of institutions and processes of creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. So when we say marketing, hindi lang naman mga customers ang involved. We can involve also the consumer. Ayan, merong difference between the customer and consumer. And then clients, yung partnership or yung mga owners, investors, and then as well as the community. Okay, so we have here processes. For example, yung creating. Yan, syempre hindi lang naman ng organization and management, yung accounting ang may process. Syempre ang marketing may mga process ding sinusunod. So we have here creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings. So dito sa part ng creating, ito yung from raw materials to the final product. Yan. And then for communicating, ito yung i-endorse mo yung product or yung mga advertisements. Yan, kung hindi man siya direct, no, we can use advertisement, commercial video from TV. So, pag naakit natin yung mga customer, then we can deliver, no, kung ano yung ino-offer natin. It can be service or products, no. Yan, tangible or intangible products or goods. Okay. So, and then for the exchanging offerings, syempre yung in-exchange ng ang sinasacrifice ng mga customers or consumers ay yung madalas yung pera nila no, in exchange of the product or services that they wanted. Okay? So, for number 1, ayan yung mga needs. These are the basic components no underlying marketing. So first we have needs. So a human need is something that a person must have in order to live and survive. Okay, so naalala niyo yung hierarchy of Maslow hierarchy. So yung pinaka-bottom, yung mga needs natin. So we must have those things to live. So for example, ano yung mga needs? Water, clothes, ayan na yung mga needs ngayon mga necessities. Shelter. Of course, ngayon, kabilang na ang internet sa mga necessities or needs ng tao. Dati hindi siya included Pero nowadays, since yun nga, syempre kailangan na talaga ng internet to communicate, to work. So, isa na ang internet sa necessity or needs ng mga tao. Okay, so yan, as you can see, the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So first, yung mga physiological needs, for example, yung mga food, water, warmth, and rest. Yan, mga basic needs. And then security and safety, this can be home, yung shelter natin, and as well as yung financial, no? We must be secured, no, in our financial. Okay, so hindi lang siya yung mga shelter na sinasabi, you must have clothes para maging safe ka from pollution. So dapat yung financial din natin is safe. Okay, then the next one, no, yung psychological needs. Syempre, we must have um, a belongingness, no, and love from friends, family, and intimate relationships. Yan. And then the next one is esteem needs, prestige and feeling of accomplishment. So ito yung pag na-appreciate ka ng tao, ayan, and then yung meron kang na-accomplish, and then na-achieve mo na yung goals mo, and after achieving your goals, no, lalo na siguro ito yung mga ito yung mga edad ng mga senior, ayan, yung mga matatanda na, and then yung mga managers na, nasa self-actualization na sila, no. So here, ano nila, ini-impart na nila yung mga blessings na meron sila, no. For example, yung mga learnings, yung mga, kahit yung mga ari-arian nila, no, pwede nilang i-share sa mga nangangailangan. Okay, so, syempre, lahat tayo, ang goal natin is to be in this level, no, self-actualization. Yung parang wala ka ng problem sa financial, all you have to do is to do what you want, no, yung kung ano yung gusto mo, and then sa sobrang blessed mo, i-share mo na sa iba yung meron ka. So hoping, no, lahat tayo ma-meet tong self-actualization someday. But for now, no, let's focus on our basic needs. Ayan, mga financials, yung mga home, clothes, water, food. Ayan. Okay, so aside from needs, syempre meron din tayong wants. A human want is something that a person desires to have. Okay, so aside from those things na we need not to live, syempre meron din tayong mga wants na that will satisfy us. Siguro to yung mga luxury, for example, yung mga mamahaling bags, and then something beyond dun sa mga needs natin. Okay? So for demands, ayan, another topic, demands are also human wants that are supported by buying power. So ito yung mga yung mga gustong bilhin ng mga tao. So kanya, for example, ano ba yung in demand today? Face mask and then face shield. Ayan. Yung tinatawag na demand, ito yung human wants na gusto nilang bilhin and kaya nilang i-afford. Okay? Exchange marketing occurs when the buyer and seller trade something of equal value. Both the buyer and seller have gained something that satisfied their unmet needs. Okay, so in exchange of the service or the products, syempre yung pera, no? And dapat equal value sila. Okay, so merong mga, yun, sa itatopic natin next sem, no, yung ethics, na minsan merong mga nag-overprice na tao, then that is unethical. So dapat kung ano yung offer mo, yun din yung yung kapalit or yung value niya. Okay? So di dapat tayo nag-overprice. Ayan, at hindi rin tayo basta tatawad ng sobra-sobra, yung tipong tumatawad tayo sa mga seller na mas mababa pa sa kapital. So that is unethical. Okay? So market, ayan. So pag narinig natin market, no, when we say market, ito yung iniisip nating place, no, kung saan nag-exchange ng money and service or product ang mga tao. But in marketing, when we say market, it talks about the people. Okay, so the market is composed of people with both desire and ability to buy a product or service. So when we say in marketing, sino ba yung market mo? Target market, ayan. Okay, so iba yung pag sa ibang subject, no, yung market na tinatawag ay yung place, no, kung saan nagmi-meet yung dalawang person to exchange the service or product in exchange of the money. Pero dito sa principles of marketing or marketing subject, when we say market, it talks about the people. Okay, so like target market. Yan. Sino bang market mo? Sino bang target market natin? Okay? So yeah, meron tayong activity, no? But you can just answer this as your self-assessment. Okay? So madali lang to, no? Like hunger, food. Pag wants, siguro yung mga expensive na food like samgyup, ayan. Pero depende, no? Meron kasing, pag kunyari, kung si Manny Pacquiao ka naman, yung samgyup mo, needs na yon. Okay? So depende pa rin yan sa status ng tao. Okay? So, pag fashion wear, clothing, pag sa wants naman siguro yung mga expensive na like ano ba yung mga mamahaling like Gucci or Louis Vuitton. Pero I think bag, pero yan meron din silang clothing na line, no? Pero pag siguro pag yun nga again, pag si Manny Pacquiao, siguro needs lang yon, no? Hindi siya wants for our status, no? Okay? So ayun, and then so on. Okay, so for the sports, no? Pag siguro pag sa ones like golf, yeah, an expensive one na but pag siguro pag mga business owner ka or businessman, isa yun sa mga needs nyo, yung pagiging member ng golf. Okay? So I think we already know no, the difference between the needs and wants. For the scope of marketing, yan. So marketing people are involved in marketing 10 types of entities. So for example, yung mga goods, services, events, person, place, properties, organization, information, and ideas. Okay, so first, yung goods. Ayan. So physical goods comprise the volume of most countries' production and marketing effort. No? So ito yung pinaka main na minamarket sa marketing, no? Yung goods. Mostly ito yung mga tangible products. Yan, siguro yung, for example, yung mga products na in-offer ng San Miguel, ng Unilever, ano ba, ayun, madami pa. And then services, yan, sa accounting, di ba, we have already discussed. Ito yung mga intangible naman. Kung yung goods, ayun yung tangible product, ito naman yung services, ito naman yung intangible. So, hindi siya nakikita, hindi siya nahawakan, pero na-experience natin, nararamdaman natin. Okay? So, as economies progress, a growing proportion of their activities are concentrated on the production of services. Okay, so ano ba yung mga example ng services? Ayan, for example, yung mga consultation sa doctors, mga opinions, advices, and tips ng mga lawyers, accountants, engineers. Ayan, so yun yung mga professional, no? So, most likely, ang work nila nasa services. Experiences. Through organizing a number of services and goods, one can generate stage and market experiences. Okay, so for example, yung mga eating in Jollibee, especially for children, is an experience. So for example naman sa mga adults, yung Starbucks, no? Ayun, meron tayong mga nababaon na experiences sa mga restaurant nila or mga fast food chain. And as well as yan din yung mga tinatanong din ng mga nagsisurvey. Okay, how was your experience? Ayan, do we need something to improve? Ayan. So, ayan yung mga tinatanong nila. Events, marketers endorse time-based events. So, ito, isa rin to sa mga mababenta, lalo na kung may mga birthday parties, sa may mga binyag, ayan, mga kasal, mga debut, ayun. Okay, so, yan, marketers endorse time-based events such as Pacquiao-Bradley fight, ayan, mga trade shows, sport events, artistic performances, ayan, mga concerts, ayan. person, celebrity marketing has turned into a main and a popular business. Yung mga celebrities, minamarket na din ngayon. Okay, places. Place marketers consist of economic development specialists, real estate agents, commercial banks, local businesses association, and advertising and public relations agencies. Okay, so for example, yung mga cities, states, regions, and nations battle to magnetize tourist factories, company headquarters, and then new residents. Okay, so yung mga gustong mag-travel, ayan, and then yung mga house rin na binibenta, pag gusto mong mag-rent din for commercial purposes, katulad sa SM na kung gusto niyo mag-rent ng spot doon para mas makabenta kayo, mina-market din yun. Properties, and parang ano din, part din ng places. Yung properties are intangible rights of ownership of the either real property. Siguro ito naman yung pinag-uusapan dito, yung pagbili mo ng bahay. So meron kang intangible rights kasi parang may papel ka, no, na hawak, na meron kang rights for the ownership. Organizations aggressively labor to create a strong positive image and mind of their public. So meron ding mga organizations na mina-market. So for example, yung mga organization ng mga accountants. Ayan, so kung member ka ng organization na yon, mas malaki yung impact nun sa resume mo or sa CV mo. Ayan, mas maganda yung, parang mas mapapabango nito yung pangalan mo pag part ka ng organization na yon. Okay, information, the product, packaging, and distribution of information is one of society's chief industries. So yon, binibenta rin yung mga information. So for example, pag nagla-login ka sa Facebook, sa mga social medias, ayun, yung partial ng information mo, binibenta din yan sa mga marketers or sa mga nagbebenta ng goods or services. Ayan. So 'di ba minsan pag nagla-login tayo, meron tayong nag-a-agree tayo sa mga terms and conditions. Yan, kung nababasa nyo 'yon. Merong mga partial ng information nyo na pumayag kayo na i-share nila sa mga sa mga clients nila. Okay? Ideals. Each market offering has a fundamental idea at its core. Okay, so yan, yung mga business pa lang natin, pwede rin nating ibenta yung mga ideas natin, yung mga naiisip nating techniques, no? Yan, either kung isang business man ito or product lang, pwede rin natin siyang ibenta. Yan, mga experiment, mga research, mga discoveries, ayan. Okay, even chismis, no? Pwede nating ibenta. Okay? Okay, so let's go now through traditional approaches to marketing. So what is traditional concept marketing? It is a marketing strategy a company uses to determine if it can produce a viable product consumers want or need, whether the company can produce enough products to fill the need, and the marketing method by which the need can be filled. Okay, so for example, para mas maintindihan natin, no, yung sinasabi ng traditional concept marketing, ito yung mga example. So, yung una, no, yung product concept, yan, focuses on the internal potentials of the company and not based on the desires and needs of the market. Okay, so pag sinabi nating production concept, meron kasing pag sa applied economics kasi iniisip nila kung ano ba yung kailangan ng tao. Pag sa production concept naman, iniisip na muna nila kung ano ba yung kayang i-produce ng company. Internal potentials of the company focuses on the internal potentials of the company. Ano ba yung kaya nilang i-produce? No, baka kaya nilang mag-produce ng beyond sa desire and needs ng market. No? Or yun lang yung kaya pa nilang i-produce kasi limited yung labor nila, limited yung equipments nila. So, dinidiscuss lang muna nila kung ano ba yung kaya lang nilang i-produce. Okay? So, yon. So, next naman yung sales concept refers to the idea that people will buy more goods and services through personal selling and advertising done aggressively to push them in the market. So dito naman no, mas nagpo-focus sila sa kung paano nila maibebenta yung product instead of upgrading the products or producing new products, mas nagpo-focus sila na parang same product pa din pero mas nagpo-focus sila kung paano ba nila i-market pa ito. So for example, yung mga activities na ginagawa ng McDo through commercial video. So same product pa rin naman no, pero iba-ibang eksena ng pinapalabas nila sa commercial. Okay? So for example, merong time na comedy yung commercial video nila. Tapos meron namang minsan naman madrama no para mas kumbaga parang mas maging ma-hook yung mga tao doon sa commercial video na yun. Okay? So ayun. And as well as siguro yung nowadays no yung sa McDo nagkaroon ng nakipag-partnership sila sa BTS, that is advertising no. Same product pa rin no pero the way they sell the product ibang way. Okay? So marketing concept philosophies which states that organization must try hard to find out and satisfy the needs and wants of the consumer while at the same time accomplishing the organizational goals. So dito kumbaga parang habang sinasatisfy nila yung needs and wants ng mga consumer, dapat swak din yon sa organizational goals nila. Okay, so for example, target market natin for this year ay 1 million. Okay, so aside sana na-satisfy nila yung needs and wants ng consumer, na-target nila yung 1 million. Kasi pwede nating masatisfy yung customer natin, no? Pero hindi tayo nakakabenta. Okay, nagets nyo ba? Kunyari, masyado tayong mabait, ayan, parang kumbaga, cheap lang yung pagkakabenta natin dun sa product para lang masatisfy natin yung consumer, pero hindi natin na-target yung, kumbaga hindi natin na-achieve yung target sales natin. Okay, so sa marketing concept, ayan, aside from satisfying the needs and wants of the consumer, at the same time, na-accomplish natin or na-achieve natin yung organizational goals. Okay? Good? Okay, next. Relationship concept and marketing or marketing, an approach that centers on maintaining and improving value-added long-term relationships with current customers, distributors, dealers, and suppliers. So dito, no, instead na nagpo-focus sila kung paano nila mabebenta yung products, kung paano nila i-upgrade yung product, and yung target sales nila, nagpo-focus sila kung paano nila ma-maintain yung good relationship with their customer. Okay? So pwede tayong maganda yung way natin ng pagkakabenta, no? Pero one time lang yon, pangit pala yung product na binebenta natin. So hindi babalik yung customer. Okay? So maaaring for this year na target natin yung sales natin. Pero syempre hindi maganda yung relationship natin with the customer. So hindi rin sila babalik next year, no? So I guess no, from all of these traditional approaches, yung relationship concept, yung parang pinaka-bet ko, no? Kasi mine-maintain nito yung long-term relationship with the customer. So kahit hindi natin ma-target ng parang kumbaga for now no, kung hindi man natin ma-target yung target sales natin, pero na-maintain natin yung good relationship, next year, next day, next month, babalik sa atin yung customer. Might as well, next 3 months or next year, ma-target na natin yung sales natin. And at the same time, syempre, since na-maintain natin yung good relationship with the customer, I guess, maganda yung service or product na binebenta natin. Or else, no, pwede silang, isa sa mga technique is for them to, yung mga customer natin, no, na magbigay sila ng feedbacks on how we improve the products. Ayan. So, kung maganda yung relationship natin with the customer, maaaring mas ma-improve natin yung products through their feedbacks. And then, ayun, as time goes by, mamimit din natin yung target market natin. Okay, so I guess yun yung para sa akin. But for you, no, for those who already a businessman or businesswoman here, you can choose, no, kung ano ba yung concept na gusto nyo. But yeah, for me, I guess mas better, no, kung ito yung pinapractice ng mga businesses. Okay, but that's for me. Okay, societal marketing concept. Yeah. So views that organization must satisfy the needs of consumers in a manner that gives the society's benefit. So ito naman, it talks about the corporate social responsibility ng mga businesses. Okay, so aside from achieving or satisfying the consumer, dapat napapangalagaan nila yung society, napapangalagaan nila yung environment. Okay, parang ganon. Okay? Okay, so yon, from all of this concept, ano ba yung tingin yung pinaka-effective, no, na approaches? Na approach, no? You can choose 2 or 1. Yan. But I think, no, na-differentiate ko ba siya ng maayos or not? Meron bang medyo malabo? Okay, let me know ha kung na-differentiate ko siya ng maayos. Okay, so next naman yung goals of marketing. Okay, so for this lesson, no, ang learning objective natin is to discuss, and we should be able to discuss the goals of marketing. So ano nga ba yung objective or goals ng marketing? Okay, so goals are different from objectives. So marketing goals are statements of what results the company wants to achieve with its marketing efforts. Just like any other goal, marketing goals should be clear. Goals must be credible and realistic as well. Okay? So yun, let's differentiate, no, the goals and objectives. So yan, when we see goals, top level broad goals to show how the business can benefit from channels. So goals are the broad aims used to shape strategy. They describe how marketing will contribute to the business in key areas, growing sales, communicating with audience, and saving money. And objective, specific SMART objectives to give a clear direction and commercial targets. Objectives are SMART target for marketing, which can be used to track performance against target. So the SMART mnemonic helps as a test or filter which the firm can assess the quality of measures. So kumbaga, itong objective, mas detailed siya compared sa goals. Okay, so when we say SMART, yan, ayan. So yung SMART, yan, objective, you must have a SMART objective. At yung tinatawag na specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So when we say specific, the detailed yung objective mo, the detail in the information sufficient to pinpoint problems or opportunities, the objective sufficiently detailed to measure real-world problems and opportunities. So dapat kumbaga specific, no, wag yung in general yung ano natin, yung objective natin. Okay, so yun, through using this measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based, magiging specific din naman siya. So measurable, dapat meron kang quantity. For example, hindi pwedeng gusto naming, we want to grow the business. Pwede yung maging goal natin. Pero dapat maging measurable siya. For example, we want to increase at least 30% of the sales. Kumbaga meron kang numbers, okay? So a quantitative attribute to be applied to create a metric. Okay, so we want to reduce the expenses by 10% for the next year or for this year or at the end of this year. Okay, so attainable, a quantitative attribute to be applied to create a metric. Parang ano din naman siya, when we say attainable, meron tayong, we make sure na parang ina-estimate din naman natin na ma-achieve natin yung goal na yun. Okay? Hindi pwedeng we want to increase the sales by 500%. Tingin mo ba siya, possible siya? So dapat medyo tayo, maging kumbaga realistic and attainable. So ano ba yung magiging basis natin para masabing attainable yung goals natin? Syempre yung mga historical datas natin. Okay, so for example, last year siguro 30% lang naman or 20% lang yung tinaas ng sales. Siguro a little percentage no para yung dapat mong i-create for this year. Kunyari last year 20% yung in-increase ng sales. So baka this year pwede mong i-achieve na at least 40% or 30%. Wag yung sobrang malaki or parang napaka-unrealistic na nung gusto mong mangyari. Okay? Relevant, the information be applied to a specific problem faced by the marketer. So dapat yung objective din natin, no, dapat maging relevant din siya sa core beliefs or yung mission and vision nyo. Ayan. And then kung ano ba yung objective mo, dapat relevant din siya doon sa problem na pini-face or na-encounter nung business nyo. Okay? So for example, may ganito kayong problem. Ang problem nyo pala ay nasa, for example, mababa yung production. Ayan. Pero ang ginawa mong objective, tumaas ang sales. Okay? So dapat mag-focus muna tayo dun sa problem natin. So kung mababa yung production, ano kaya yung pwede natin maging objective or goal? Siyempre, mas mapataas yung production. So paano natin mapapataas yung production? Baka pwede tayong mag-increase ng labor or upgrade our equipments or magdagdag ng equipments, expand our warehouse. Okay? Something like that. Okay? Time-based, yan, syempre, aside from realistic siya and then relevant, dapat meron ka ding deadline. Hindi pwedeng next year, bukas, dapat meron kang deadline. Okay? So, kailan mo to gustong ma-achieve? Next quarter? Next year? Okay? So, at the span of 90 days or 365 days. Okay? So, dapat meron kang period or deadline. Okay, gets ba? Okay, next, no? Yung KPI. Ito naman, siguro sa mga nag-work na din, especially for the call center. Ayan, for the call center, di ba? I think familiar na kayo sa ganito. Okay, parang ginagamit din nila to KPI. When we say KPI, Key Performance Indicator. Yan, Key Performance Indicator are used to check that the marketing activities of the company are on track. KPIs are the specific metrics which are used to track performance to make sure the firm is on track to meet specific objectives. They are sometimes known as performance drivers or critical success factors for the reason. So, ayun, to make it short, ito yung parang criteria nila. Okay, so, kaya meron silang KPI. For example, ano ba yung mga example ng criteria ng isang business? Siguro yung, siguro sa accounting side, no, pag ako nag-work ako, isa sa mga criteria namin para ma-sure namin na na-achieve ba namin yung objective namin for this month or yung performance namin kung namo-monitor namin ng maayos is yung, for example, yung attendance. Ayan. Siguro sa inyo din, no, bilang student. And attendance, on time ka ba pumasok or late? Tapos, next naman yung accuracy mo. Yan, gaano for example, sa student din, no, yung tinatawag na accuracy, yung score mo dun sa exam mo. Yan, gano'n kadami yung mali mo, gano'n naman kadami yung tama. Okay? So, next naman, yung timeliness. Yan. Kung nami-meet mo ba or natatapos mo ba yung work mo on time. Ayan. So, dapat yon ma-achieve mo yung tatlo na yon. Pero yung iba namang companies, or yung iba namang organization, meron pa silang mas maraming KPI. No? Pero, ayun, we can use accuracy, timeliness, and then yung attendance. Okay? So, maaring akma yung timeliness mo no nakakapag-submit ka ng quizzes mo or assignments mo or yung reports mo. Pero yung accuracy mo palpak naman. Hindi naman tama yung kumbaga hindi naman tama yung mga reports na sinasubmit mo. Okay? So yun, mini-measure yun. Yun yung tawag na KPI. So sa company, no, pag nagkaroon na tayo ng mga marketing objectives, nagsiset din sila ng criteria or specific metrics. So depende yun sa objectives nila. Pero kung ma-apply naman nila yung mga accuracy din and then timeliness, syempre yung timeliness, ayan, for example, yung mga reports ng mga marketers or ng ibang departments, on time ba? And accurate ba yon? Tama ba yung sinund nilang reports? Then that can help the objectives of the organization. Okay, so for short, no, yung KPI, criteria lang naman to. Okay, next. Ayan. So, yung 'di ba yung last time yung SMART naman ay for the objectives. So, pag nagke-create naman tayo ng goals, ito naman yung mga parang criteria niya or kumbaga dapat na maging characteristic ng goals natin. So, it must be attainable, consistent, comprehensive, and intangible. Okay, so when we say attainability, syempre yung katulad nung kanina, dapat ina-estimate din natin kung kaya ba nating i-attain or i-achieve yung goals natin. Okay, so ano ulit yung nagiging basis natin para ma-sure na attainable yung goals natin? Eh yung mga historical data natin. Okay? Ayan, so goals must be realistic so that important parties who will be reaching must see each goals as reasonable. And then consistent or consistency. Management should exert to set goals that are consistent with one another. Okay, so dapat nagko-complement yung mga goals natin or yung mga goals ng department or each department doon sa goals ng organization or ng isa't isa. Okay, so for example, dapat if for this month we want to meet the 30% increase in the sales, dapat yun din yung mga goals or parang relevant yung goals na yun or consistent yung goals na yun sa mga kanya-kanyang department. The reason why is kung iba-iba tayo ng goal, baka maging sabog yung performance natin. Okay? Kasi wala tayong paki dun sa goal ng iba eh. Okay? Hindi naman relevant yung goal ng isang department sa atin. So baka might as well ma-impact magkaroon ng effect yun sa performance natin. Okay? So dapat may harmony yung each department. 'Di ba doon sa organization and management we have discussed na dapat merong harmony or unity within departments. Okay, so next naman comprehensive. The process of goal setting must be comprehensive. Simply, it means that each functional area must be able to formulate its own goal that relate to organizational goals. So, dapat, meaning, kumbaga, nai-interpret nila, naiintindihan nila yung sinet na goal ng CEO or shareholders or the whole organization. And then, through that, create pa sila or makakapag-formulate pa sila ng goals in each department. So, for example, ang sabi ng shareholders, gusto ko we want to achieve or at least achieve 30% increase in sales. So, dapat yung each department, yung mga marketing, human resource, accounting, and the other departments, makakapag-formulate sila ng goal na consistent, no? And then parang relevant doon sa goals ng sinet ng organization as a whole. Okay? Intangibility, planners often confuse goals with strategies, objectives, and even tactics. A goal is not an action the firm can take. It is an outcome of the organization wishes to realize. Okay, so pag sa objectives, no, pag sinabi natin objectives, dapat meron na tong kaakibat na action. Pag sa goals naman, ito naman yung parang, ito na yung gusto nating makita at the end of all our strategies, techniques. Ganun siya. Okay, so example of noteworthy marketing goals. Ayan, so ayan nga, dahil ano lang naman siya, attainable, consistent, comprehensive, and intangible. So parang kumbaga ano siya, generic or in general, wala tayong makikitang mga numbers. Yan. So ano ba yung goals example ng goals ng marketing? Identifying the target market. Ayan. Sino ba yung gusto natin maging target market? Ayan. Increasing sales and profits, increasing brand awareness, increasing market share, countering competitive strategies, reputation, increase distribution channels. Okay, so before we proceed to the other slide, ayan, on yourself, as your self-assessment, how can you translate it into a smart objective? Okay, so for example, identifying the target market. Ayan. And then increasing sales and profits. Okay, so parang kumbaga dito, identifying at least 80% target market or 80% target market in Cavite within this month. Ayan, dapat ma-identify nyo na at least 80% ng target natin sa Cavite for this month. Ayun. Yan, yung pinakasikat, increasing sales and profit. Yan, to increase sales or 30%, to increase sales by 30% by next quarter. Yan, ayun yung mga parang specific or smart objectives natin. Okay, so you can try to translate this one to smart objectives. Yan, parang sa research, ganun din yun no? Parang mag-identify muna kayo ng problems or ano ba yung pinaka-generic yung target and then gagawin yung specific. Okay, so for the last lesson for today is lesson 3. Okay, any question from the last lesson? Or is it clear na? Okay, so just let me know. You can just chat. Okay, so for the lesson 3, contemporary approaches to marketing, so we have the following objective. Actually, isa lang pala. Ayan, it says here that we should be able to identify and explain contemporary marketing principles. Ayan, so mga non-for-profit organization. So a non-for-profit organization is a type of organization that does not earn profits for its owners. All of the money earned by or donated to a non-profit organization is used in pursuing the organization's objective. Ayan, so a non-for-profit organization is an organization that lives to attain some goals apart from the usual goals of profit, market share, to expand, something like that, and then return of investment. Okay, so it operates in both public and private sectors. Yeah, so for example, this can include churches, public school, public charities, public clinics, and hospitals, political organization, legal aid societies, volunteer service organization, labor unions, professional association, research institution, museum, and some are government agencies. So, syempre, hindi naman nila objective na to earn profit. Okay, so ang siguro ang pinaka-objective nila is to help the people. Ayan, so for example, for the churches, ang main goal naman nila is to purify the spirit of everyone. Ayan, and to strengthen the faith, yan, of the people. Yan, for the public school naman, no, ang pinaka main goal nila hindi naman to earn, but to teach the children, for them to be the pag-asa ng bayan. Ayan, aside from that, ayun nga, to teach the children, no, and make sure that they learn. Okay, so yun yung mga example ng non-for-profit organization. Okay, so here are the characteristic of a non or not for-profit or non-profit organization. First is to generate as much revenue as possible to support their causes. So more likely through donation, no? Ayan. Pero meron din namang mga non-for-profit organization na tawag dito, na parang nagbebenta din sila. Pero most likely para talaga sa kapakanan ng outside or public yung goal nila. Okay, so compete with other organizations for donors pesos. Okay, so yun nga yung mga charities, no, pagandahan sila ng mga parang platforms para dito ka mag-donate. Yan, palakihan din sila or palawakan din sila ng connection. Kasi naman ang purpose lang naman ito is for you to provide a service for the public. Yan, parang free from public, for public. Yan. Market to multiple publics, often possess some degree of monopoly power in given geographic area. Okay, so next naman, person marketing. Yung kaninang diniscuss din natin sa scope of marketing. Parang yung person na tinatawag. Okay, so we can discuss person marketing. Person marketing entails endeavor aimed at cultivating the intention, interest, and preferences of a target market toward a celebrity or authority figure. Yan yung mga vloggers, yan, mga streamers. Ayan. So, these celebrities could be a real individuals or fictitious one. And a good example of person marketing is a political candidate who promotes his candidacy for a particular position. Ayan, mga celebrity endorsement. Yan. Authors use person marketing to promote their books is another example. Yan, celebrity endorsement is another instant where person marketing could be applied. Yan, celebrity endorsement makes use of a famous athletes, mga entertainers, bloggers, experts, authority figures to promote their products. For-profit organizations and social causes for non-profit organization. Okay, so for example, yan, we can use Chris Aquino. Yan, parang siya atang may pinakamalaking talent fee. Ayan, we can use John Reid Cruz. Ayan, yung mga si Sharon Cuneta, Sarah Geronimo. Yan. Mas better na kung yung pipiliin nating celebrity has a good image, no, or good reputation. Okay, so for example, yan, si Sarah Geronimo, mabait na celebrity, di ba? Okay, so place marketing, yan, place marketing or place branding attempts to exert a pull customers to particular areas. Place marketing is used to attract tourists and showcase the beautiful spots in different cities, provinces, and regions. Place marketing is also used to promote sites that can be a nice choice for putting up a business. Okay, so ano ba yung parang may mga natatayo ang buildings ngayon? Yan, sa bandang MOA, di ba? Parang nowadays ang dami ng building doon, no? And most likely, puro international naman na companies. The next one is the cost marketing. So cost marketing is the identification of and marketing of a social issue, cause or idea to selected target markets. It covers a broad sort of issues like literacy, physical fitness, awareness and child obesity, environmental protection, elimination of birth defects, child abuse prevention, preventing drunk driving. And a common practice now is for profit organizations is to pair their product to social causes. Okay, so for example, pinaka-best example nito ay yung mga yung mga financial advisors, yung mga insurances, ayan. So aside from selling or marketing their plans, insurance plans, no? Meron ka pang additional or parang free na consultation with them. Parang kumbaga kung hindi ka knowledgeable with financial, ayan, it's free for them to ask or you can ask them, no, kung ano ba yung magandang techniques or magandang way to invest or saan ka ba dapat nag-i-invest, yung mga steps, ayan, kung ano ba yung tamang step to invest, no? So, yon yung mga insurance, mga financial advisors, yung mga nagsisell ng insurance, yan, meron silang cost na ganyan, okay? Na maging maganda yung financial ng mga customers din nila. Okay? There are some guidelines to consider before creating a cost marketing campaign. First, understand marketing. Before a firm create a cost marketing, it needs to understand first the essential elements of marketing to its specific target audience. Ayan. Okay, so next, support reputation causes. Support reputable causes. If the company is going to give large amounts of money, resources, or time to a philanthropic cause, it must first do its homework. The organization must choose the right charity to give help to and check its every detail. Okay, so dapat check din natin kung saan ba tayo dapat mag-donate, lalo na pag malaki yung i-donate nating pera. We must check their backgrounds, baka naman binubulsa yun, no? And you can check their cost. Baka naman sa ibang charity mas maganda yung cost nila. Okay? Maintain transparency. If the firm wants consumers to join its cause, it has to make it easy and transparent for them to do so. So better na, lalo na pag sa mga non-for-profit organization, better na maging transparent nila. Isa sa way na pagiging transparent is to post their financial statements. Ayan, saan ba napupunta yung perang dinodonate nila? Ayan, at kanino napupunta? Magkano na ba yung na-collect nila? Ganun, something like that. And think mainstream. The majority of the firm's patron should support the efforts of its support team. Yan. So dapat din yung mga consumers din, and then as well as yung the manager, yung the one who manage the non-for-profit organization. Dapat lahat yan nag-iisip ng magandang idea. Is stay consistent. Syempre dapat yung yung cost natin is consistent with the objective, with our objective. Yung cost marketing natin dapat consistent sa organizational objective natin or dun sa mga ginagawa natin. Okay, so baka collect lang tayo ng pera pero iba na pala yung target natin, iba na pala yung pupuntahan nung nako-collect na yun, parang nalilihis tayo ng daan, ganun. It is best for the company if it's going to be generous in one charity for a long time, to be predictable in the eyes of the consumer. Okay, so for the event marketing, ayan, is the sport, culture, and charity activities to selected target markets. It consists of different sponsors from different companies to support such activities and also serves as public awareness. Okay, so yun, merong mga charities din or mga non-for-profit organizations na isa sa ginagawa nila is yung event marketing. For example, yung parang run for a cause. Ayan, yung parang sasali ka sa takbo and yung makikitain dun sa event na yun is for those charity listed, no? And for example, pwede rin naman yung mga tree planting. Ayan, mag-register ka, may bayad din yun. But it will be for or donated for the environment. Ayan, dun sa mga nagmamanage ng environment na yun. Okay, so essential features of event marketing. Wide range of events. Event marketing encompasses a wide range of event types. So mega events and local events. Pwede rin namang concert for a cause. Exhibitions. Pwede rin namang yung mga museum to support local artists din, no? Kunyari, may mga museum, i-post nila yung mga drawings nila, yung mga paintings nila, and then may mga registration din yun. And yung makakollect nila doon is for those artists din na hindi pa na-recognize. Okay? Trade shows. Ayan, publicity stunts, themed and created events, corporate entertainment, and award ceremonies. Okay? And, syempre, goal-oriented. Pag nag-create naman tayo ng objective, dapat, inline din sa goal natin. Effective promotion and communication. Ayan. It is important to get the message to the target audience clearly. Okay, so pag nag-create kayo ng mga commercial video, dapat habang gumagawa kayo nun, iniisip nyo kung maiintindihan ba siya ng pinaka-target market natin. No? Mas better na kung meron talaga tayong target market instead na general yung target natin. Okay, kasi baka sabog yung mangyari. Sabog yung kasi ang dami nating kino-consider. Okay, so next, proper evaluation. It is necessary for the team to be able to evaluate the event project to be more effective and efficient the next time. Okay, so dapat may evaluation. So you can ask feedback for those who joined the event or as well as yung mga co-employees mo, you can ask them for feedback kung baka nahirapan sila and what else to improve. Feedbacks from client as well and location. This is the most important aspect as the location of the event should be accessible and should be near important areas. Okay, so dapat yung location na pipiliin natin malapit dun sa mga target market natin or dun sa clients natin. Ayan. Okay, baka kasi naman sa kabilang isla pa yun, no? So, baka wala nang pumunta. Next, green marketing, no? So, this is related to environment. Green marketing refers to the process of selling products and services based on their environmental benefits. Company are selling products or services by first promoting its benefit that it environmental friendly and produce in an environmentally friendly way. So, for example, ngayon yung mga companies nag-switch na from plastic to to papel or to paper, no? Like yung mga straws na din, dati strawless, ngayon nag-create na rin sila ng parang paper na straw. Yun. And then from plastic bags naging eco bags. Yan. Minsan di natin nakikita, no? Pero dun sa mga eco bags, nakikita natin na kung ano yung magiging benefit niya or yung percentage, no? Yung percentage ng pagbili mo ng percentage na benefit ng pagbili mo ng eco bag to the environment. Okay, so for green marketing to be effective, there are 3 things that needs to be done. Be genuine. The company is actually doing what it claims to be doing in its green marketing campaign. The rest of the business policies are consistent with whatever the firm is doing that's environmentally friendly. Educating the customer isn't just a matter of letting people know that the company is doing whatever it's doing to protect the environment, but also a matter of letting them know why it matters. Okay, so minsan may makikita tayong mga commercial, no, kung ano ba yung benefit ng paggamit ng eco bag, benefit ng paggamit ng straw. Ayan, instead of mga plastic straw, you can use paper straw, and as well as yung recyclable na ngayon, yung mga parang stainless na, no? And also, instead of using plastic cups, you can just bring your cup and then you can avail discount, no? Sa Starbucks, ganun eh. You can just bring your tumbler instead of requesting for the plastic cups or paper cups. Giving customer an opportunity to participate means personalizing the benefits of the company environmentally friendly actions, normally through letting them take part in positive environmental action. Okay, so yung nagiging part sila, no, pag nabili na sila, instead of them using those plastic products or tawag dito mga plastic cups, plastic spoon and fork, utensils, yun, plastic utensils, they can use their own, yan, bring their own tumbler, ayan. So, yun, we should let them know na naging part sila nung pagiging environmentally friendly ng company. Okay, so any question, guys? Naging clear naman ba yung na-discuss ko? Okay, so eksakto, no? 7. Sabi ko 1 hour lang talaga ako magdi-discuss. Okay, so any question, let me know. Kung merong part na medyo malabo. And just type if it's clear kung good na ba tayo. So we can end the call. Are we good na? Okay. Okay, so yun, clear na daw sabi ni Jaisel, ni Montuerto, ni Hannah, and then ni Akoba, ni Seth. Okay, so ayun. So next, actually wala tayong homeroom bukas because we don't have something to discuss. So maybe next week yung homeroom natin. Okay? So, pag na-discuss ko na rin yung business plan. Kasi, merong mag-interview din kasi yung ABM 11 for their performance task. Pero that will be their last performance task sa mga, ano ba ito tawag doon? Sa mga per quarter. Okay? So, if you don't have any question, we can just drop the call. We can now end the call. Thank you everyone for those who join the discussion for today. Thank you and good night. Bye.